What's up guys, it's Simon. So I'm trying to get another video while there's still some daylight out here. And so we're going to talk about the symbols of the Yule tree. So, I think I'm going to go over how I decorate the tree. It's kind of in intervals of 3 days. 4 intervals of 3 days. And then I'll go into what each of the symbols mean. So, when you're first getting your tree, and you're bringing it in, that action, well, first of all, this is all in correspondence to the 12 days of Yule, so I would be starting this on 15th of Elder, 9th of December, and on that day, I would, well, hold on, okay, I recalculated. Excuse me, it's day 11, well, okay, so I start the Yule traditions on December 9th, which is Elder 15th, okay? And so, I bring the tree in on day 3, so that's the 11th of December, the 17th of Elder, okay? And that act of bringing in the tree is equivalent to insemination or sexual intercourse. The pine tree representing the penis, and the doorway or entryway, if it's a room, representing the vagina and the womb. So on day 6, 3 days later, so now this is the 20th of, no, okay, so I wrote it down so that way I can just look at it and not have to calculate the days. So day 6, you would make, and well, I make and put on the garland. Now day 6 is the 14th of December, the 20th of Elder, and this garland is representative of the umbilical cord. So this is where the woman is now pregnant. The embryo has developed, not necessarily fully developed, but it's become an embryo where there's an umbilical cord from the womb out. I think it's the inside of the womb to the stomach of the embryo, or the soon-to-be stomach. And this garland is made primarily of cranberry for that red blood-like energy of life force energy, and also of popcorn. I would put some popcorn on there. Those are my notes. I'd put popcorn in there, kind of like the skin tissues and stuff like that. Also for food energy that's being consumed during this time. Popcorn's also representative of energy because of its shape, and also because heat makes it pop into that shape, as well as being prosperity and fertility. So it's really good for this time as well. Day 9, which is the 17th of December, the 23rd of Elder, this is where I will make the Yule ornaments. Now, with Yule ornaments, I'm talking about, okay, what I'm trying to say is, I had to gather my thoughts. I would usually put apples on there for representations of the heart, because of their shape. It's kind of heart-shaped, and not necessarily like our physical heart, but you know what I mean. So of that heart energy, that heart shape, again, life force energy, color red apple specifically for that blood life force energy. I'd also put on dried oranges. This one's not too good, but it'll do. So you can make dried oranges if you not any dehydrator, but the one that has that pull down door and the shelves, not the racks, not that type of dehydrator, the one that kind of looks like a convention oven or a toaster oven. So what you do is you cut slits in there, and then you just let it smells so good. Then you let it dry. You can do it in the stove, but you usually tend to get some discoloration, possible burning. So it's much easier to just do it there. But anyway, I would take the apples and take the oranges, apples being of the heart of life force energy, coming back to the earth, and the oranges representing the sun, the light coming back to the earth. And I would also make some salt dough ornaments, just the little flat ones, flat round ones, and make some little designs in there, dry those all up, and then I would put them in a bowl or something like that to keep them in there, to keep them safe. And that is representative of the baby shower, the gifts that are being collected and bestowed upon the newborn. As you can tell, now you can see the shift of the tree being the penis to now being the baby. Kind of saw that shift in day 6, and now it's even more so in day 9. So then you move on to day 12, which is December 20th, the 26th of Elder. This is where all those decorations that you made are put on the tree. And then I would also put a star on the top. And the reason why I put a star is because, ouch, I just bit my lip. Well, actually, I'll share that in a minute because I'm going to go into the symbols in a second. But, yeah, that's when I would put the decorations on the tree. That's also when I would put any gifts under the tree as well. And the reason why the reason why gifts go under the tree is because actually in the pagan times they used to be buried in the ground under the tree. So that's why the gift, little treasures, little heirlooms and stuff like that would be buried under the trunk of the tree. So that's why we put gifts under the tree today. As I said, Yuletide gifts are usually family heirlooms or sentimental treasures buried under the earth, which is under the tree. So now I'm going to go into specifically the symbols. So the symbols of the Yule tree, again, the tree is being brought inside is equivalent to insemination or sexual intercourse. The red apples or any red balls that you make will symbolize the heart being full of blood of life. Oh, I also plan on this is kind of a family tradition of ours, making Rice Krispie balls. So I plan on doing that, and obviously wrapping them in cellophane. I'm gonna pick clear cellophane. You could easily do regular Rice Krispie treats and put them in red cellophane so it has that red energy. But I plan on doing clear and putting red sprinkles on them so that way it has that red energy that way. Maybe even dyeing the Rice Krispie treats to make them. It's probably going to turn out more pink, but I might try and see if I can get them to look red. Just again to bring about that blood, that life force energy. So the sweets and treats that are put on the tree, so the apples, any candies or whatever they're put on there, are to feed the embryo. Okay, so again, like the garland, that's feeding the embryo. And the embryo is the tree at that point. And this brings joy by feeding the family. So it's all about that joy, that merriment, that life being brought into the world on multiple levels. The garland symbolizes the umbilical cord. Stars and lights symbolize life essence. So that's that sunshine coming back to the earth. So that's what the star symbolizes. Because all of you guys know by now that the sun is actually a big star. So it's ironic how that's always been the case of the star being put on the top of the tree, and it turns out that it actually is a star. That's pretty cool. Now, I do plan on putting candles on my Yule tree. I plan on getting some copper wire and making little candle holders and then wrapping it around a branch. I plan on using, I think I'm gonna try and get some gold birthday candles, just the small birthday candles. I know typically the chime candles were used, but I still think that those might be too big to be putting on a tree, so I'm gonna use birthday candles. And I don't know how many I'm gonna put on there, but I really want to do it that way, just to experience an old-fashioned Christmas, you know? Um, and the top adornment symbolizes the sun, giving life to all things. So again, that star. So that is the little story of the Yuletide tree and how I go about decorating it in pagan times and my Yuletide gifts. So this year I actually made Mum a gift, and I can't wait to put it under the tree. I'm gonna do it on December 20th. You know, even though I'm celebrating Christmas with Mum and everything, I'm still trying to incorporate a little bit of that. Once I live on my own, I'll do things completely my way. Not to say that the way we are doing things is wrong. I love it, but it's gonna be nice to be able to experience that as well. So, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please try it or find your own Yule tree traditions. If you already have some, then comment below on what they are and share with us. We'd love to know what they are. I hope this inspired you, and as always, thank you for watching, dear Witchlings, and blessed be.